They're really considering shutting down New Year's Eve. They're trying to cancel Christmas. Already you've got all the public health authorities saying, don't go to your families. Take 15 tests. Take a few more jabs. Maybe just stay home this year for another 15 days. This would be the second Christmas that they'll shut us down. We're going right into number 3. This is going to go on forever and ever and ever. And Bill de Blasio, the outgoing mayor of New York, is saying he might shut down New Year's Eve in Times Square.
So we've been in touch with the Times Square Alliance. We're going to make a decision before Christmas. We're certainly looking at the new challenge we're facing. But again, this is an all-vaccination event, and it is outdoors. And those are two very, very important favorable factors. We're also considering if there's other ways we could approach it, even with the current rules that could help to make it even stronger. So there's a discussion going on. We will have a final decision on what we can do ahead of Christmas for sure. And we're working very, very closely with the folks who sponsor the event to figure out what's the right way to proceed.
So we want to have New Year's Eve, but maybe we won't. Now, it's already an all-vaccinated event. It's already outside in the fresh air. Well, as fresh as air gets in New York, which is not very fresh. But we might have to cancel it anyway. So what was the point of the lockdowns and the masks and the vaccines? What was the point? The New Year's Eve event in Times Square, they've already said if you're unvaccinated, if you're one of the filthy, unwashed masses, you're not allowed to come, even though it's outside. Even though it's New York, which is just disgusting generally. You're too disgusting for the streets of New York, apparently, if you don't take the vaccine. But they might have to cancel it anyway. I did not realize before I owned a house, back when I was still in little shoebox apartments living in the cities before I moved to the South, I didn't realize just how important your window treatments are. And the reason they're important, I should have realized, is because light is so important. When you're filming a podcast, for instance, the thing that makes it look good or look terrible is going to be the way the light works. When you're on a beach, what makes it look, it's because of the light, the way the light plays on the ocean, the way the light, this is true in any home, in any museum, in any church, and it's true in your house too. They have incredible stuff over at Hunter Douglas. Window shade designs, gorgeous fabrics, control systems so advanced they can be scheduled to automatically adjust to their optimal position throughout the day. Maybe it's the way the shades diffuse the harsh sunlight to cast that beautiful glow across the room. Maybe it's the way they give you privacy inside. Maybe it's the superior insulation that the shades provide. You want that Goldilocks fit, okay? You want Hunter Douglas's PowerView technology. Head on over today to hunterdouglas.com/Knowles for your free Style Get Smarter design guide with fresh takes, creative ideas, and smart solutions for dressing your windows. That's hunterdouglas.com/Knowles, Knowles, for your free design guide. This is one of the major events of the year. We structure our year in events. You think, oh, Christmas, that helps you put a marker on the year. It's a festival to celebrate. Easter, that would be another. 4th of July, that's a secular holiday, but we celebrate. And New Year's Eve. And the most famous New Year's Eve celebration in America is the ball dropping in Times Square in New York. And they might cancel that. We might put our lives on hold indefinitely. We've already done it for 2 years. We might just keep doing it indefinitely. Even for the vaccinated and the people who mask and the most compliant people. So what was the point? If you're going to cancel this stuff anyway, why did we do any of this? Apparently none of it worked. So why couldn't we just live our lives and see our families and have our weddings and go to funerals and go to holidays and go to work and keep living? Why couldn't we do that if the end result of all of these measures is to still keep us all locked up in our cages? What was the point? I think the point was political power for people. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, which we've just learned that conspiracy theories are spoiler alerts. But there was no getting back to normal. And now some of the public health officials are just telling us we're never getting back to normal. We're never going to get on an airplane without a mask again. We're never going to do any of it. So what was the point? Other than pure political power. I'm glad you liked that clip. Now, I need you to ring that bell. You got to subscribe. You got to get the notifications. That way you will never miss an episode. And if you want to get the full show, no censorship, no watching what we say around big tech, head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, maybe MySpace, Xanga, AOL Instant Messenger, I don't know. Wherever you get your audio podcasts, Subscribe to The Michael Knowles Show. Leave a 5-star review. We'll see you next time.